Thanks for checking out this film review from the Dead Man's Party podcast. You could find our full archive of every unedited show if you subscribe to The Skeleton Crew on iTunes, Spotify, Podbean, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Be sure to support Dead Man's Party on Patreon. Link in the description. Enjoy the review. Welcome to Arnold Month on Dead Man's Party. You usually wait every 2 weeks for a show, but as you know, top 10 action movies dropped on August 25th, but here we are, September 1st, and you're getting a raw deal. Why? Because like I said, it's Arnold Month, and we wanted to cram 3 Arnold Schwarzenegger films into the month of September for 2025. Kind of like we did last year in August when you got Predator, Terminator, and Terminator 2. I'm not going to give away what the next 2 reviews are just yet, but I'm sure you're going to think they're badass. So let's kick off Arnold Month. It's me and the Ghoul reviewing Raw Deal, 1986, and we wouldn't have it introed any other way but from the man, Arnold Schwarzenegger himself. Take it away, Arnold.
What's going on, everybody? I know you missed Arnold Schwarzenegger reviews, but guess what? These assholes are back. And what's even better, it's just the Ghoul and Alex, the guys who actually like my movies, you son of a bitch. Chris, I can't even take it. But you know what? These guys did a fantastic job with Commando. And this was the movie after Commando. This was Raw Deal. I did this after Commando. It's fantastic. You're gonna love it.
Damn, Alex, how'd you manage to get a Schwarzenegger poll for us? That's crazy. That must have cost you a pretty penny.
Oh yeah, he's doing a great job.
Thanks so much. Yeah, so I'm just gonna tell you guys one thing before I leave. I just got paid to do the introduction. I'm not sticking around for this bullshit. You should not drink and podcast. Just like my wife should not drink and bake.
Dude, the drinking podcast, dude, are you fucking serious? I fucking had that.
Uh-oh. I think he's coming back.
What is this bullshit? The whiskey and the beers and the vodka. What's going on? Where's the protein?
The protein is what he gives other people.
Yeah, I'm a giver.
Yeah, we won't tell you how.
Oh, please get out of here, guys. It's bullshit. I know what he's talking about. It's like having sex with a woman and coming, you know? It's great. He's coming on backstage. He's coming before he does this podcast. He's coming after the podcast. He's coming day and night. It's terrific, right? So, yeah, he's in heaven.
Wow, this is really early for this kind of talk. Usually
wow. It's a Dead Man's Party after dark.
Yeah, usually we're a little more like hammered by the time we get to that kind of talk, dude. This is how you open up a show.
Oh, jeez.
Get out of here, guys. Just do the show.
Yeah, Alex, I hope you don't have any maids lying around your house.
Oh, do you have any maids? I need a place to put my Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'm gonna give her a raw deal.
Oh my god, and we'll end it there. Thank you, Arnold. Yeah, guys, this is Dead Man's Party. We are doing Raw Deal, not Raw Dog. And my name is Al, and I'm with Ghoul P. Medio. Ghoul, what's the P stand for?
Pussy.
Interesting. Well, that makes sense given the conversation we just had. Yeah, guys, Raw Deal 1986, and Arnold was not joking the entire time he was doing this. He was right. He really did do this after Commando. And that's the last movie that Just the Ghoul and I did, because Chris is not the biggest Arnold fan, and he feels he'll be doing a disservice by dragging these shows down. Now, what's interesting, Ghoul, is that he thinks he'll drag this show down. However, this is a show that almost nobody else has ever done.
Yeah. I didn't even bother to look after we talked last night, or texted last night about it. We might potentially be the only podcast to ever cover this movie. I feel like I've seen it nowhere.
There's got to be an Obsessed Arnold podcast that did it.
I've never, granted, Rewatchables would never do anything like this, but, you never even heard, other, random, relatively, popular pages be like, oh, we're going through the Arnold catalog. Let's give Raw Deal a good, nod, you know? It's, never.
Do you think Angry Video Game Nerd or Nostalgia Critic ever did this?
Yeah, it's the thing. They probably haven't, and you would expect them to.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same kind of people who would reveal Red Heat, you know?
Yeah.
Nobody. No, just kidding.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Do you want to get it out there now? Are you a bigger fan of Red Heat or Raw Deal?
Raw Deal.
Me too.
I've seen Red Heat maybe 2 or 3 times. It's just something about that movie just doesn't grab me.
I try to like it. I really do. I think I bought an upgrade. I even did all that, and I thought that would help, and I don't know.
I just can't get into it. I don't know what it is.
I don't know. Maybe because Arnold's playing a Russian or whatever he's.
It's very.
It's not Arnold.
Yeah, it's weird. And then I like Jim Belushi, and he's good in a lot of things, but that movie, him and Arnold just don't. I don't think they just pair together
very
well.
It's sad, right? They don't pair together.
Which sucks because Belushi's good. Me and Chris were actually just talking about this movie that came out in 1997 called Gang Related with Tupac.
Okay. Oh, what, Tupac?
Yeah, him and Tupac are kind of dirty cops. They're partners.
Really?
And they're really good together. It's a good movie. You should check it out. But it's weird that I feel like the sad part is I feel like more people know about Dead Heat than they do Raw Deal.
Red Heat.
Red Heat, my bad. Dead Heat. The fuck
it is dead. It's dead in the water.
I keep thinking of what's that movie with those fucking two cops? One of them's dead, one of them's alive.
Oh God, I don't know.
That one from the '80s with Treat Williams. Maybe it is called Dead Heat. Fuck.
Wow, that's funny. Guess we can get into it. So this movie, so it opens up where there's a witness protection program, and this guy's gonna testify against the. Now listen, I'm gonna mess these names up. Oh, we didn't even do the cast. I didn't do anything like that. Okay, Raw Deal, 1986. Director John Irvin. Writers Luciano Vincenzoni, Sergio Donati.
If that isn't the most mobster names ever.
And Gary DeVore. Starring Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mark Kaminsky, which we'll never refer to him as.
I was gonna say, so as far as
Mark, we're gonna say Mark the whole time.
Dude, him being a Mark, is such a crazy, his character names. It's like John Matrix, whatever the other ones, John Kimball, all these other ones.
It's always John.
Mark Kaminsky is such a wild name for this character.
It's weird because the other guy's name Insky, Lemansky.
Yeah.
Catherine Harold as Monique, who I've watched this movie 15 times. I've never known her name was Monique. That's his love interest, sort of, in the movie. The girl who gambles all the time.
Yep.
Sam Wanamaker is Luigi Petrovita. He's great.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Paul Shinar is Paulo Roca. He's Petrovita's right-hand man.
He's the dude who played Sosa in Scarface.
Okay. Robert Davi, who's amazing. That's the dude from Goonies. He's an amazing dude. I met him, and I love this guy.
He's awesome.
He's Max Keller. And hopefully he's in the next Goonies part 2.
Well, they did mention earlier, or a couple weeks ago, about Corey Feldman and then someone else wanting to come back.
Yeah, I'm sure they're going to bring Feldman back. Ed Lauder is Baker. Now, I feel like I know Ed Lauder. He has a very familiar face.
You definitely, yeah. I was looking through because I was like, this guy's like, he's been in a few things that me and you have definitely seen. I feel like the thing that I most notably stood out for him was he was in True Romance. He was he only has like maybe 2 or 3 scenes, but it's not towards like kind of the end. He's like the police captain or some shit. But he is a very familiar face. If you look through his IMDb, you'll find at least one thing you've seen before.
Ghoul, we have somebody cutting into our line right now.
What the fuck is this shit?
Dude, look who's here, Ghoul.
Oh my god.
What the fuck kind of chicanery is going on behind my back? You guys are giving me the raw deal, and I'm sick of this shit.
Wow, Chris infiltrated an Arnold Schwarzenegger review that he wants no part of.
Oh my god, what did I miss? I didn't watch the movie. Can I still be on?
Do you want to be?
No, I gotta go in a minute. I just texted Ghoul. I said, "Are you guys recording?" And he said, "Yeah." So I figured I'd hop on for a
I knew
second.
there was some shit going on.
Yeah, I've never seen this movie before.
Wow.
I remember the VHS cover vividly from seeing it at the store a million times, but I don't even know what it's about. What's it about?
Well, the dad from A Christmas Story, his son was killed in, so like these guys are witness protecting some other guy who's gonna rat out the mob, basically, like a mob.
Yeah.
And his son was killed in the process. He was protecting the informant, and he pays Arnold to kill the entire gang or something of that sort to get back on the police force. Schwarzenegger
is a former FBI. He got kicked out for something, and then
for beating up a guy who kidnapped, molested, and mutilated her.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That sounds dark.
He beat the shit out of the guy, so he was thrown off the FBI. And now he's like some bumblefuck cop in the Midwest or whatever.
He's a sheriff.
A sheriff.
But his character's name is Mark Kaminsky. Does Arnold look like
That's
a Mark
Schwarzenegger's name?
Yeah.
Mark Kaminsky.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So we're never going to refer to him as Mark, obviously.
I'm
Oh
doing my
my
best.
God.
I'm doing it. I have to.
You are?
I'm going to try.
People are going to be like, who's he talking about?
So is this one that you guys are both like uber familiar with?
Enough, yeah.
Yeah,
I am.
Alex
Wow.
was me, but this I got into like I was late to this one, like 2017 or 18, and I've seen it a few times. Yeah. I don't hate it.
How many times did you watch it this week?
2, I thought.
It might have been 3. I think I put it on. Well, if you count as a watch, I put it on in the background when I was doing something last night. Yeah.
Oh, good. Did you do like Point Break? You play while you were sleeping?
I do that sometimes.
That's amazing. Let it infiltrate your subconscious.
Yep.
Take it in through osmosis. Yeah, it's not one of. Okay, so just to give you context, this happened after Commando and before Predator.
It's crazy. He rips Commando, Raw Deal, and Predator. It's like,
oh, this was 86, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking 88 for some reason, but yeah, you're right. It was 86. Holy shit.
It's crazy. He does Commando, Raw Deal, and Predator. That triple, and he's like a different actor in each of those movies.
Now, what year did Red Heat come out? Was that like 88?
Yes, I think. We were
I never saw that one either.
Well, we were just actually, Chris, you just missed. We were talking about it, and Jim Belushi's in that one, and I was just saying how me and you were talking about gang related, which Alex.
Oh yeah.
I put him onto it.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, and then me and Ghoul started talking about poetic justice.
Actually, me and Chris then proceeded to talk about poetic justice.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, we did.
I was just kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that guy was gonna have a whole huge career if Diddy didn't kill him.
Oh, he would have for sure. He was actually a fucking good actor, man.
I can't believe Diddy got away with that.
He got away with a lot of shit. Well, until now.
Well, even that video of him beating the shit out of the girl in the hallway.
Yeah.
Supposedly they altered that. They cut it in certain ways and destroyed the original footage, so they're not even using it.
Really?
In court.
That's crazy, because I heard women love that shit.
They do, man. Couldn't you tell on that footage? She loved that, getting dragged around by her hair.
Eating up every minute of it.
We've been telling you that for months now.
I do. That's why I'm believing it. That's why I'm saying it now.
Yeah, the more you hear it, the more you'll believe it, just like mainstream media.
Exactly. You're indoctrinating me.
Sure am, pal. They love it, and you'll believe it.
All right, I got to get going. I just want to drop in for a sec.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks for enhancing this review, making sure.
Absolutely.
He's such an egomaniac. He said, no, I have to be on every fucking show.
I've been on every goddamn show except Commando.
Wow, yeah, that's the one.
And don't even say I wasn't on Terminator 1 and 2, because you know.
That's true.
Commando's the only one.
That's the one and only.
All right, I'll talk to you guys later.
All right.
Have
See
a
you,
good
Chris.
one. Later.
Yes. So Darren McGavin, everybody should know Harry Shannon in this movie from a
Christmas story. Yeah, my generation knows him as Billy Madison's dad.
Oh, God, are you serious?
I'm not even kidding you. If I was to show a picture of him from this movie, people would be like, oh, it's Billy Madison's dad. I don't even know if they would, actually, to be honest, because people aren't. But
that's a sin. And Blanche Baker, the wife of Arnold in this movie. I like how Victor Argo is listed as dangerous man.
Yeah, and I was gonna say it's fucking Victor Argo, man. Like,
dude, George P. Wilbur.
I have a note. Yeah, he's in the very beginning. He's one of the
Killer number one.
Yeah, he's the dude wearing the, I think, like burgundy colored kind of reddish suit.
If anybody doesn't know, that's Michael Myers from Halloween 4. Mm-hmm. We obviously, even if we're not doing a gag Halloween.
No, I didn't even have it as a gag. I just had it as, oh, cool, like it's George P. Wilbur.
I know, yeah. But we can't get away from saying that word.
Right. It actually, dude, coincidence with the Commando show. We have an actor who played Michael Myers, just being there as an actual character.
Oh my God. Dick Warlock was one of the small security guards, yeah. Right? Was he the one knocked down the escalator?
Yeah. Yeah. God. Doesn't stop, dude. It doesn't stop. The Alex effect. And to think, a lot of these are Halloween references that keep happening, too. And that's the movie that you first saw when you started your life at age 20.
Yeah. Started my life. That's what started my obsession. And we kind of said to Chris what the point of the movie is. So the dad from Christmas Story is pissed off that his son is killed. Arnold, he gets his opening scene is like chasing and impersonating cops,
which is like the music playing that is just so bizarre. Like, because you don't like think of that with like an Arnold movie. Even, I mean, I guess at this point you don't really know, but like looking back now, it's like this weird, like kind of like it almost reminds me of something that should have been on like Smokey and the Bandit or something like that.
Oh yeah.
And then
they're trying to give the idea where Arnold lives now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but did you notice that I thought was kind of a weird choice? Is like they show Arnold driving and like chasing the guy, and he's swearing, but they don't let you hear it. You just see him mouth it. Like he's like son.
Arnold swearing?
Yeah, he'll be like son of a bitch or like motherfucker at least.
And it's muted.
And it's like you just see him mouth it. You don't even hear him say it.
Wild. I never noticed that.
Weird. Just a weird little thing I noticed.
Yeah. So yeah, he does a thing where he drops a cigar, blows the guy. Like, can you imagine if that's normal police procedure? You just blow the guy off a motorcycle by igniting gasoline.
So insane.
With a cigar. And what a waste of a cigar, right? Like,
exactly what I thought.
It really is a waste. Throw the match, not the goddamn cigar.
Yeah, right.
Those things are minimally at this day and age $5.
If you want a good one, you got to pay at least fucking 20.
So, the car chase ends, whatever. So he's been in exile for 5 years because we find out, like I said, he roughed up a guy who kidnapped, molested, and mutilated a girl, 11-year-old girl. I don't think that's funny, but I just think the way he says it is funny.
It's hearing him say some of those words. It like makes you laugh at the wrong time.
Now, I would kill the guy, honestly. I would kill him and just say he fell down the stairs or something like that, trying to get away from me. I would fucking kill him.
Exactly.
I wouldn't even think about it. Yeah.
Me?
Jail's not good enough.
No.
He needs to die. So his wife is miserable at home. She's constantly drinking. And I like how when she lifts the glass to her mouth, he doesn't even like comment on it. It's like such a normal thing. It's just like,
I love though how like she hears him come home and she has to like take one extra like big swig. She's like, oh, this fucking guy's home. Like I was hoping he'd
I need a drink.
Yeah, get killed on the fucking job today. I thought today would be the day. Like I actually really like her. She's very, I mean, this is kind of jump. I hate that they don't bring her back at the end.
I know.
It's such a waste because I think she's actually really good at that part.
He just says my reunion was a big success.
And that she's pregnant or whatever.
Yeah, that's hot. No, but yeah, it's very sad that he didn't. There should have been an amazing moment where he knocked on the door and opened it. And she was like so happy to see him, right? Like, what's wrong with you guys? They should have had him knock on the door and surprise her that he's alive.
That, or then like maybe she like fucking punches him in the face, and then like they have like a warm embrace, like you see. Yeah, so like he walks in at the end. Spoiler alert. When he goes to see Darren McGavin at the hospital, he has like a nice black eye. Like, as you can see, my reunion with my wife was very pleasant.
She was shocked to see me, but she got over it.
Yeah, exactly.
And now she's pregnant.
Chris just sent me an audio message and he says, play this into the mic. I don't know if that's a good idea.
Oh, God.
Do you want me to?
Yeah, sure.
Good luck with that episode. You guys will be lucky to get 25 listeners without me on there. Tell Alex to go fuck himself.
Wow, what great advice. Well, Chris, we won't let anyone know you're not on. Maybe I'll even play the normal intro where your name's on it. Oh, I can?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Wow, nobody will know.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chris. I don't have to change the whole friggin' intro to the show.
You just made Alex's life a little bit easier.
I'll save 6 minutes, buddy. So let's point out the whatever color elephant in the room. I'm obsessed with Arnold. He's my favorite actor.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I guess, or one of them.
Yeah, no.
Top five, easily top 5.
Okay.
His acting in this movie, I think the word spotty is being generous.
Yes.
Because after I said what I said to you, I finished the movie and it didn't improve all that.
Yeah, it didn't. Nothing really changed. No, I was gonna say like no, it's not the best. He's also, you gotta think about this, like he's coming off of both Conans, which I still have yet to see. Although maybe by this,
you never saw any of them?
No. I have. My bad. I meant to say I still have yet to see the second one. But I was gonna say maybe by the time this comes out, we'll finally have watched it, because I did have a very cool podcast host generous enough to send me it on Blu-ray. So he does Conan 1 and 2, Terminator, Commando, this. So he's basically played, like, Conan and the Terminator are two very similar characters. Commando, John Matrix, he basically just gets to do a little more witty, talkative points. And then this, it's almost like he's back to be. You would think that this was filmed before Commando.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
dude.
which makes me wonder if it actually was, because the dates listed on some of the things are 1980, like on the headstones are 1985.
Oh really?
Yeah, like the FBI Darren McGavin's son, his thing is listed as being killed in December of 1985. Yeah, like kind of makes me wonder if maybe these were filmed.
He was better in Conan 1 and 2. The acting level that he puts out here is as if it's before Conan Part 1. It's weird. And listen, I'm not saying every second. He actually does a pretty convincing job when he's like trying to convince the bad guys that he's a bad guy.
Yeah, exactly. And then, like I said, towards the end, he like we were texting. Towards the end, shades of John Kimball. It's weird.
Mm-hmm. So I'm not trashing the entire performance, but my God, most of it's horrible.
It's glaring, yeah.
Oh yeah, really weird. And it's what I bet you everyone's walking away from it, like Davi and all the real actors, like even McGavin. He's probably like, oh my God, this guy's not really good. Thank God he looks the way he does. I don't even know how he's in Hollywood right now. Like these are real actors here.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Even Petrovita is a real actor.
Yeah, I saw that he's been a big thing. I don't think I've ever seen him in anything else, but I saw that he's like a very established. By this time, he's been doing tons of shit. Yeah,
he's like 80 years old here. So
yeah.
So the Christmas story dad basically told him, I can get you back on the FBI. You want to see better days? And you know what I like when he calls Arnold's house and he's like, good talking to you. I'd like to see you. He goes, this is all I have time for. He says, I can't see you. This is all I have time for.
Yeah.
He has no time. He has no friends, no kids, nothing. But he has no time to meet up with this guy.
Yeah. As if like that bike chase in the beginning wasn't like the most action that town has seen in years.
Right. That's a better use of his time. So we joked about they mutilated her and all that stuff. So this guy, the Christmas Story dad, is willing to pay him $45,000 to infiltrate this Petrovita gang. I forgot what he asked him to do. What, bring him down, kill him, whatever? Like, I'm not sure what he asked him to do.
He basically says, like, I want him gone.
Dead?
Yeah, basically. He's like, I don't care. Like, take him down, whatever you have to do.
Oh. $45,000 in today's money is about a little less than $150,000.
Damn.
$150,000. You know how long it would take to burn through that? With the little amount of, overhead he needs to pull this off?
Exactly. That's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah. So he fakes his own death. Like, I'm sure his wife is thrilled about that.
She's probably like, your husband's dead. And she's like, oh, finally. Like,
so can I move?
She's like, you guys give me the fuck. But dude, it's kind of awesome though. Like having to fake your death with a giant explosion and rename yourself, that's pretty fucking badass.
I didn't realize that he took someone else's name until the end of the movie. Remember the guy said I arrested him twice or whatever?
Yeah, he used a well-known, or a well-known, I shouldn't say well-known, but like relatively well-known mobster's name from Florida. But it's kind of crazy that when you realize that when he blows himself up, quote unquote, he uses this squad cop car to blow up, and it blows up just like the cop car in Halloween 2.
Yeah, how about that? When they hit Ben Tramer. Isn't that weird?
It's very weird.
That's a normal thing to say. Because I'm sure every guy who reviews this, the other two people, I'm sure they said that when his car blew up. Can't do this anymore. Rats. Yeah, the explosion was amazing, though, and I love how this and Commando, they always put those empty barrels in front of the explosion.
Dude, you know how much of a trope that has become, even in video games, where if you see, dude, most video games there's I forget what game I was playing within the last few years where after they were like, oh, game hint, if you see a red barrel, shoot it and it will explode. And it's like every game has those. It's awesome. It's become that much of a trope. It's amazing.
Amazing. So he trashes Lemensky's gambling establishment, finds out that they're cheating, like in Karate Kid Part 2.
Coming soon.
Yeah, to a podcast near you.
Dude, that scene is wild because, one, I love the way he just one of Arnold's most underrated quotes, is it a magnet? Or is it magic? Or a magnet?
Dude, some of his quotes, I hope I wrote most of them down here. There's actually some good quotes in this movie, too.
This one has a lot of his good, very underrated ones. I love when he throws the guy up on the fucking thing, too. Yeah, the raft there, dude, so good.
I'm the pain in Lemensky's ass.
So Lemensky is told, shortly after, to leave. And because he was told to leave, he tells his guys, they apparently, even though he had no idea this conversation would take place, he could nod his head, and everyone knows to drive by in a school bus with everyone's loaded with machine guns, and they could blow Petrovita away. And they put about 117 bullets in his limousine, and not a single one kills a single person.
No, it kills one guy.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, he died. The whole point of the movie.
The guy who they get to, he was a good kid. Yet they leave his fucking body there.
I love how we have to, what is that called? Exposition?
Oh, yeah.
He's a great kid. Make sure you get a good replacement. Yeah, because that's something somebody would say at that moment.
In the moment of death, yeah. Oh my God.
Make sure you get a good replacement. Oh, so like Arnold? Yeah, I guess so. How else is this movie going to continue? Like, what a bizarre comment.
Imagine they're like, yeah, we don't need him anymore. Movie end, done.
Well, if they were like, yeah, he wasn't very good and we were trying to cut things down to save some money, so yeah, we're not going to hire anybody, so sorry, P. Brenner. How do you feel about the scores? Like, down, 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 down.
I don't hate it.
Dude, it makes this movie feel kind of real to me.
It kind of reminds me of the They Live score. You know what I mean? Like the dun, 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 dun. Like I really like that.
It does something about the movie. You know, it gives it a feel.
Yeah.
Of whatever it
As
is.
character.
Yeah. So, you know, he meets Mr. Roca, and he meets Max, Robert Davi. And Robert Davi goes, I don't believe a fucking word he says. Like, right away, he's competing because he don't want another guy. He doesn't want to work with anybody. He just wants him to be the main third guy or whatever.
If I recall, is this the scene where Robert Davi's wearing sunglasses?
I don't know. Why? What happened?
Do you know what kind of sunglasses he's wearing that he wears in this movie?
Is it the same kind Rocky wore in Rocky 4?
Nope, even better.
What?
He's wearing gargoyles, the same brand that T-800 wore in first Terminator.
Wow. So, yeah, Davi sends his 3 scumbags in the alleyway to take them apart, which is referenced later on. And they do that, and he tells the cop, the cool guy, that his middle name is Pussy. Like, I don't get any of this.
It's like... It's weird because, like, you don't really think of Schwarzenegger, like, when he makes puns in his movies, he's not, like, a crude kind of guy, you know what I mean? Like, he doesn't make things like that. His puns, I guess, quote-unquote puns in movies and, like, one-liners are always, like, based on, like, usually the kills that he's doing. Like, Predator, like, throws a knife into the guy, stick around, yeah. Or even, not even,
lit off some steam, Bennett.
Lit off some steam, yeah, like, shit like that. But, like, like, Joe P. Brenner. What's the P stand for? It's just so out of nowhere. What is this funny? That's because of him.
It's him. That's why it's funny. And the guy just hands him his wallet back and walks away.
Yeah, we'll be seeing you around.
So they raid Petrovina's drug money house or whatever. They take $100 million in cash and smack. So Arnold would rather... He hooks up with this chick who gambles too much. He'd rather fake pass out than hook up with this chick. Now listen.
I'm sure there are a couple people who are like...
I'm sure most people would say, hey, it's work, man. I got to sell this thing.
It's work. That's perfect.
So she gives Max Keller, all right, is that his name, Davi? Let's say Robert Davi. She gives Robert Davi all his info, like his passport, his social security number, and all this stuff. And he hears this. There's a couple things in this movie that don't make sense, and you don't get their comeuppance. And one of them is he doesn't ever confront this woman
about selling him out. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's almost like it never happened.
Especially towards the final act.
He gives her $250,000.
Yes.
But he doesn't even, like, bat an eye at the fact that she did this. He's even in the store with her saying, oh, it's a fantastic dress.
Yeah, he's hanging out with her.
It's totally my taste. Yeah, like, and she's not going to lead him to the Petrovina again. Like, what's the point of him hanging out with her?
Right, yeah. Just because she's a high roller at that little casino, I guess, is be it. But even at that serves no purpose.
Serves no purpose. There's no reason for him to be flirtatious with this woman.
Mm-hmm.
None. It's a side story for the movie. That's it.
But it's a side story that goes nowhere. That's the thing that sucks.
Like right now, she's behind you talking to Max Keller about, I didn't get any information yet. I don't know anything yet. You know, like she's still working Arnold.
Exactly, yeah.
You know? And it's like, she's working on most of the movie, and then I guess her big redemption is that, like, when he does the graveyard moment with Darren McGavin, that she, like, has the getaway car?
That's what I mean. Towards the end, also, suddenly she's there.
Right. It's like, well...
That's, I mean, granted, she's there right before they leave, like, when they're leaving to go, and she, like, says whatever she says to him.
That, too. Yeah,
so
you
can assume she, like, tailed them there, but, like, for what reason? like, while, like, I mean, I guess granted, she knows that Robert Davi knows that whatever, because, I mean, Keller's also trying to get at her, too. But, like, for what purpose? You were selling him out, and then now you want to save him? And she doesn't even know who his real identity is. She never actually finds out who he really is, too.
Right.
It's very weird.
Yeah, I don't know how to make heads or tails of her character.
It's
a bizarre character.
It is.
It's almost as weird as the character from Dumb and Dumber, that black chick, right?
yeah, the FBI agent, yeah.
It's almost identical.
Yeah.
In a weird way. It's like, I don't know what to make of this person. Like, what am I doing here?
Or even like Kindergarten Cop, where the antithesis of this would be into Kindergarten Cop, where he lies to that, or he has to lie, quote unquote, be undercover to that lady the whole time. But then eventually it is revealed, and then obviously it pays off, like, kind of thing.
Because he's with her at the end, you assume.
Exactly, yeah.
With Dominic.
Dominic,
get off of the tower!
First stripper. Oh. So we get to the strip club scene.
Dude, we have a lot to unpack.
Is this going to be a 3-hour review?
Dude, I put it to one note. All I have is this bar is like a mix of the bar from Freddy's Revenge mixed with the bars from Cruising with Al Pacino.
When Arnold says later, the boys were having a little trouble with their makeup, or whatever he said to the cop that showed up there, is he literal? And did you pay... I was supposed to have rewinded this when I was done watching. I was pressed for time. I didn't really get to watch this movie any more time than I did.
So you had to put your like beat off time into movie time and rewind it a bunch.
Yeah, right. I wanted to rewind this. When they're in the dressing room, is everyone in there a guy?
Yes.
They are, right?
Because one of them is topless and they don't. It's just straight. It's straight up, dude.
Really?
Yes.
All these people are in a strip club of guys dressed as women?
Drag, yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It is a very, very strange take for a 1986 action movie, let alone just a Arnold Schwarzenegger headlined action movie, and it has nothing to do with the fucking plot either.
Right.
It's just, this is a place where some guy they're running money out of it. That's it. But why does it have to be that? It could just be a regular fucking bar or strip club.
It could be a regular bar, a regular strip club, it could be anything. They choose to make it a strip club where men parade around as women, and men go to watch this.
And, dude, I don't know.
What's happening here?
Well, it's funny because, like, the first person, one of the people that you texted me a picture of last night is so obvious.
It's a guy.
Yeah, and then the bartender is 100%. That's that. And then if you look, even when they first show up, Max Keller and Mark Kaminsky show up. One of the bar patrons turns around and he's wearing like assless chaps.
Really?
Yeah. So it's.
This whole scene just went by. I never really picked up on this.
That's what I mean, because you don't expect that from something like this. That would be something in a movie you'd see probably earliest 2005. Like you wouldn't expect, even in an action movie, you wouldn't see that at all. Like, because what's the point? It's very, it is very out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Max Keller says, "Get in my way again and I'll kill you." And then Mark Kaminsky goes, "I hope you're not your mother's only child." But I do love when he throws the red paint in his face. He's like, smash his face. "This is what you look like when you're dead." That's cool.
And yeah, if you ever get my way again, yeah, that's great. He interrupted Davi's normal
shakedown.
tactics.
Yeah,
shakedown.
Yeah, overall, quite possibly the weirdest fucking scene in like an 80s action movie that we've covered so far.
I guess, and it's amazing. I never picked up on any of it before.
It really did. Yeah,
I never looked at. I just kind of like zone out. Or
you think it's just another bar scene in an 80s action movie?
80s strippers don't do anything for me, so I don't really look at them.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Like everybody talking about, it's not used like a lot of them as thing called like 80s hot, where it's like for the time. but like that look does nothing for people like us now.
Nothing for me now.
No.
Right. So I barely notice these people.
But now that they're men, you'll definitely notice them.
I like, now they're men, I'll totally look at it. How about when Lemansky says, I don't want his name, I want his ass. The writing here, I swear to God. And right after this scene. So Arnold meets Petrovina. He says, you ever kill anyone? Yeah. More than one? 3. And he goes, you want names and addresses? He's like, wow, like what a weird thing to say when you're trying to infiltrate the gang. I guess that's Arnold's way, or his character's way of saying, I'm not going to look like I'm trying too hard. Yeah. Otherwise it'll be obvious.
Right. I love what is it Petrovina? Yeah, says he's like, I like smart. Smart asses. I don't.
How about when the Lemensky's crew sees Arnold like helping this chick try out dresses, and they throw their lunch in like that water fountain or whatever that is?
I was like, I love how they stop it. I was like, so these guys were just mall perusing on a regular fucking day, and then they're like, oh, there he is, let's get him, and then they're like, yeah, fuck.
Toss their lunches. That's so amazing. Then he kicks their ass. Now, what's better, this scene or Steven Seagal in the mall with the Jamaicans and Mark for Death?
I'm not gonna lie, I fucking love that scene in Mark for Death.
I'm gonna say Mark for Death's better.
Yeah, I would say if
this is good.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good.
Schwarzenegger's done better in malls though.
Oh yeah, Commando.
And Terminator 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and Kindergarten Cop.
All these throwing through windows things too. Arnold loves throwing through people through windows or getting thrown through.
Or getting thrown through them. Yeah.
And then having a guy take 40 photos of him before he gets up. So, that was interesting. So Arnold comes up with the idea to do a bomb scare so that Petrovina can get his smack and money back from the police station. He says, blow up another police station and make them think that it's real. That's how they bite. Mm-hmm. So they go and do that.
The bomb in the vending machine, that's kind of brilliant. I feel like this is the only movie that's ever done that.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
That's different. So does it ruin your childhood? Well, not you, I guess. Jeez. Does it ruin all the other listeners' childhood when the dad from A Christmas Story goes, fuck justice?
Oh, it definitely does ruin it for me. It makes it awesome because that is a fucking baller-ass line from a baller-ass dude. I love that. Yeah. Fuck justice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I love that. So one of the great lines in this movie is when the woman tells Davi, the only way you would end up laying next to me is if we were run down by the same car.
I know we're kind of in the same like run through here, but like during the bomb threat scene, did you recognize who when they call into when the fake, I guess, criminal SWAT team, like the goons run in and they call the bomb threat into the police station, and the guy runs and tells the like police captain? Do you recognize who that police captain was?
I might have forgotten. Let me see if I do. Who is it?
The police captain of that headquarters is the mobster dude from the mob movie in Home Alone. I'll give you to the count of 10. It's that guy.
Are you kidding?
Oh, wow. It's great, but that voice is just so distinct.
Man.
Yeah, from Home Alone.
Amazing. It's funny, like those little moments in movies, like when he goes, I'll make you an 8x10 of the picture we took, and he goes, keep it, I'm not sentimental. And then later on he goes, Max, I don't think we're going to be the kind of friends I was hoping we'd be. That's actually kind of sad. And I will say, like, it really does make me sad, as weird as that sounds, because I love Robert Davi and I love Arnold. And I would love for them to...
In a team up?
Team up, like they kind of did, right? Like, there's one moment... when they're going to kill Leminsky.
The car shootout, yeah.
Yeah. They had that team up moment, and I liked it. I enjoyed them working together.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, we're going to kill Leminsky as a diversion. That was my idea. Like, he always wants credit for everything. He's so funny.
Everything. He needs validation so bad.
And he's like, what do you think about that? He wants Arnold's validation.
Yeah.
And Arnold goes, I'll let you know when it's over.
It's almost like Davi's playing like... I kind of wish he was kind of similar to his character in Action Jackson. Less of like the whole like manic type, but like he was like I honestly wish Davi was another cop in this. You know what I mean? So he had a reason to not beef with Schwarzenegger, you know?
I love how he has that pock face too, because like there's a couple lightings in this movie where it highlights all the pocks in his face.
Oh yeah, he's a very distinct face.
Yeah, and it didn't stop him.
No, dude, I think he's, like you said, Davi's the fucking man. Like, anyone wants an underrated like Maniac Cop 2, and even though it's not that great, Maniac Cop 2.
Yeah, he's in that too.
He's the star of that. He's a badass. He's awesome.
Yeah, I really do like him.
Yeah.
So he tells this chick he's married, and she takes like the dress off that he bought her, and she throws it in his face. Isn't that so funny when she's taking her dress off, how he looks around to see who's looking?
Yeah, he's like, He just beat the shit out of 3 grown men in public, and now he's concerned about what looks good in public.
Yeah, what people are thinking about this? Like, that's what you're worried about? You threw a man through a window, but you're concerned of what people think about this woman taking a dress off under a mink coat? It's not that big of a deal, dude, compared to what you just did.
Exactly.
So Petrovita gets his smack and money back. You know, the whole thing works with the bomb guys and all this stuff. So they, at the same time, they attempt to kill Lemansky, and they go through this whole...
Happening right now.
Really? Wow, look at that. We're right on track with the movie. Look, I want you to look at Lemansky's face. Did you notice how he downplayed his reaction to this situation?
I'm gonna ask. Look. I'm gonna double down on that. Have you ever noticed what it says when they do close-ups on the back of the car and on the mirror?
No.
So what it says in certain shots, bullet resistant. It says bullet resistant on the window and on the back.
Really?
Yeah. Which makes me wonder, is that supposed to be obvious because it's very clearly in the camera, or was that just like something that they put as like a prop and they said, so that will but the thing is though, the way they play that during the scene makes me wonder if the bullet resistant thing is just such obvious exposition that the shots aren't landing or doing anything.
So that's why he has no reaction?
Exactly.
Because he knows there's nothing to fear?
Exactly.
And that always struck me when I was younger. I was like, wow, it's weird. He has like no reaction to what's happening.
It's just crazy to me though. But still, like...
I love how they drive into a tanker truck. After they survive almost being decapitated.
I was gonna say there's no way.
Why are you driving into something with no road after it? And they drive into a tanker.
Hit truck. The fucking red. It's just conveniently there, like boom.
And they explode instantly.
Instantly.
So Lemensky's dead. So the guy who got Arnold thrown off of the FBI is actually working for Petrovita, which we find out. Arnold is told to kill the Christmas Story dad when he's visiting his son's gravestone while another funeral is going on.
That's so insane.
Because Davi, when he took that picture with Arnold, he showed another cop who's a dirty cop. And he said, so do you recognize this guy? Is this Joseph P. Brenner? Because I guess when they ran the thing, it showed that he's in Florida, so he got his Florida connections or whatever.
Yeah, and the cop says, he's like, oh, yeah, I busted him 2 or 3 times. Like, that ain't him.
He said 2 times in 1 week, and it wasn't him.
And he's like, nah, he's in the Caribbean somewhere.
Yeah, he's in the Caribbean, right. And it's definitely not him, so the jig is up. And so Davi says, well, since the guy... How dumb is the Christmas Story guy for telling the guy who got Arnold thrown out of FBI? He kept alluding to the fact that he's doing his own thing.
Yeah, not a good look.
Why are you playing your cards to this guy?
Right.
Or showing your cards.
It's like, that's the thing. It's like not...
This is supposed to be the most top secret thing in your life.
Yeah, exactly. Like this.
No one should know this. Why do you have to prove a point to this guy?
Right.
Who cares what he thinks?
Especially since, if you think about it, nobody knows that guy was in on it until the end. So why the need to prove that point? Right. Exactly. Yeah. That was the key fuck up in the whole operation, really. Total fuck up. It was all his fault. If he's pissed off, he's paralyzed, or whatever is going on with him at the end of the movie trying to walk, that's his fault. Right? Because he would have never got shot. To a degree. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. If he never opened his mouth. Yeah.
he would have been just like everybody else in the world.
He let his emotions take over in that moment, and that was fatal. Or could have been fatal, I should say. He's not dead.
It was a near miss.
Near miss.
So how do you feel about the weapon scene when Arnold gets all his guns out? Now, do you compare this to Commando? Now, listen, it's not montage cut that way. It's a very slow paced, but I think someone like you can appreciate this because you're so into guns and all this stuff that you probably like that they took their time and went over each gun.
Oh, dude,
and gave it its time.
I love it. It's not as good as the Commando one. The Commando one is just fucking legendary.
Right. And
even compared to other ones, it's not as good. But for an Arnold one, no, this is pretty good. I mean, it's not my favorite, but it's up there. It's very good. I have, just because I am into guns, I have a few issues towards the end of the magazines that he uses for that main gun.
Okay. What's that?
So he's using the main machine gun that he uses is I forget what it is. It's something like a version of a thing called an MP5. They first show him using rounds that would be for a modern assault rifle, but that gun is a submachine gun, so it has a skinnier magazine. Either way, I don't fucking care. He's still going around killing people with guns. It's cool. I'm just doing this reviewing for reviewers' sake.
Yeah.
But no, the guns that he chooses, good automatic weapon, a shotgun, and a revolver. Can't go wrong with it.
Right.
Oh.
Wow, nice. Yeah, I always liked it. I think it's interesting. I like how he's the whole cover of the movie that Chris was mentioning earlier. The impression everybody has of this movie because of the cover is that he's wearing a tank top the whole time.
Yeah.
And this is the only moment in the entire movie that he does it. And I guess you could argue that he does it the rest of the movie because he has that leather coat over it.
Yeah, but there's one part, I know this is kind of jumping a little bit ahead, but when he's at their little penthouse casino and they see him on the security cameras and he shoots it out.
Oh, yeah.
The way he stands and the way he
almost looks like T2, right?
It looks just like T2.
Wow.
Yeah.
And isn't it weird how they had weird cuts because they have him shooting, but then they show the thing he shot, which would never be on that footage.
Right.
Because it's a still camera.
Exactly.
You wouldn't get another cut.
Right.
Of what he shot.
We're not seeing one camera get shot from another camera.
And then he does it again.
Yeah.
The same exact position, but it shoots that camera.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
It is very funny.
But I guess they wanted to show, look, we have to see that the reason our camera goes black is because, look, he shot a different one.
Yeah. Oh.
We need to be spoon-fed here.
Exactly. That's another trope.
Yeah. So he puts in Rolling Stones, I Can't Get No Going On Satisfaction. And he just tears up, what was it called? The Pit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tears up that place. Shoots all the guys working there. The dummy falls into the rock grinder. You saw the dummy and his arm folds completely unnatural. So bad. Why wouldn't you go, okay, that didn't look right. Let's throw another dummy.
I almost wish they put a Wilhelm scream in there for that guy. Just to add to how absurd it is.
Oh, so bad. It was just like when Michael Myers went into a grinder in Halloween Ends.
Excellent.
Oh, God. So he shoots out the hideout and he sees I guess that's where he gets his $250,000 to give to the chick.
Yes.
In the trailer. So then he shoots up the other hideout that has the bar area. Do you feel like this, where Petrovita is with his right-hand man?
I was going to say what you're going to say because I feel like we're about to say the same thing.
I don't think you're going to say what I'm about to say for you.
All right, go ahead. Interesting.
Do you feel like this is the most egregious exhibition of alcohol abuse you've ever seen in your entire life?
Yes, because one note I have here is the only victims in this shootout are the countless bottles of booze shot up by gunfire.
Wow. Okay.
I told you we were on the same page.
I guess we were. Who knew? So, guys, a tear ran down the Ghoul's face. Not when, the guy's walking at the end of the movie when he's crippled. Not when his son gets shot. Not when he's at the tombstone. When the bottles of whiskey and rum and every vodka, when they're all shot up and they just splatter onto the ground beneath them.
Like
the ghoul.
And Ghoul wept.
The ghoul wept.
Here, I'm gonna take a swig in honor.
Yeah, that whole shootout, I'm gonna say it was good. I think it was all well done. I love how the guy with the beard who sticks out more than because he's like a bear of a man.
He's been in tons of shit. I most know him from you've seen Mallrats, right?
Yeah.
You know the crazy security guard that they're all afraid of, LaFleur or whatever? That's him.
Oh, wow. When he dies, he gets shot, but he gets like shot again or something weird, and then like his hands go up and he pulls down the glass rack.
Unreal.
Absolutely amazing.
They just need to have as much destruction done as possible.
Yeah. Yeah, this wine glass rack is still intact, guys. Well, when you get shot, just I don't know, raise your arms up.
We gotta fuck that thing up.
Right. Can't just leave it there. So Petrovita's right-hand man and Petrovita both kind of die abruptly?
Okay, all right, maybe this is where we're going to disagree. Well, abruptly, yes, but...
Well, we always talk about how important an end is.
Yes.
Especially in a movie like this. We mentioned how in Rambo, how the sheriff, who was the main bad guy in our eyes...
Mm-hmm.
How he's not even the focal point of the ending of the movie. Like, Rambo shoots up through the roof, I guess kills him. I don't really remember. Probably kills him. Probably not.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't. Okay. Yeah. Well, anyway, he shoots his asshole, I guess, is what we said. But the main focus of the end of that movie was not the big face-off like with John Matrix and
Bennett.
It's not like that at all. Instead, it's his breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
And Troutman.
Yeah.
So here's what I hope you're going to say, and I hope we agree. The reason Petrovina's right-hand man and him, who seemingly are the Tadas of the movie, but instead, the Tada of the movie is him confronting the guy who got him thrown out of the FBI and then giving him that gun and walking away knowing that he'll weasel his way out of this situation by killing Arnold and saying he came there for whatever reason to stop this and he's not part of Petrovita's gang, and then Arnold got to blow the guy who ruined his life the fuck away.
Correct.
That's what you were going to say?
I was going to say that. I was going to say, even though my other side note was, even though Petrovita and Roca's deaths are abrupt, they are satisfying because if you think about it, he was there just to fucking kill them. That's what he does. Also, killing Petrovita with 2 shotgun blasts to the back is fucking gnarly. Like, that is awesome.
Do you wish Petrovita put up a fight?
No, I love that because he's just there. At this point, Schwarzenegger thinks that Darren McGavin's probably dead, so he's got to fucking honor his fucking promise to this guy. He's like, you know what? I'm not even bothered. I'm just going to fucking ice them, like, right here and then.
Well, not to be too deep, but do you feel a little empty, or whatever you want to say, about the end of a movie, that you never get... No one confronts Arnold of the fact that he infiltrated this with no purpose of truly joining the family. Like, no one confronts him saying, we know you're not really you.
Yeah, like, right.
Nobody does, ever.
That's the thing of that is that you would get that in, like, an actual crime mobster movie. This is an action mobster movie, so that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I agree with what you're saying.
But I was always waiting for the moment where they said,
we know who you are.
Where they all turn their guns on him. And so we know who you are, or whatever his real name is, Mark Kaminsky. Yeah, there's no moment, though, dude. Like...
No revelation.
There's no moment where he tells her, I know you betrayed me. And there's no moment where they tell him, I know you betrayed us.
Lack of revelations, yes.
And it's weird, because this movie is kind of well written in the sense that Like, it does have a lot of moving parts. Like, just this whole side story about him getting his smacking money back. Like, that didn't have to be there.
No, not at all. Now that you say that, it's almost like this story could be like a 2.5 hour crime drama, but with completely different people. I shouldn't say completely different people. Take Schwarzenegger out and put, like, I don't know, someone who's not like your typical action star in, whatever. But no, you're absolutely right. There is no, like I said, I don't mind them being killed so abruptly, but with how it is, you expect it to be like, but I guess a fist fight between an 80-year-old man and...
Yeah, what else would you do?
Right.
Well, what did they do in Tango and Cash? What did they do to that old dude who was in Batman and stuff? Like, what did they do to...
Jack Palance. They do the mirror thing, and also he has...
He had those two guys.
Yeah, and then he has a random third one come out.
Oh, yeah, the karate guy, yeah.
How does he kill them?
Was he the one he shot through the mirror?
Yes, yeah.
Because he noticed the ring was different in the hand or something like that?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. How do you end a movie?
It's that's the thing. Yeah, how do you end a movie, especially for something like this?
Well, guess what? The way they ended this one is they had a Casablanca ripoff. Where this chick is getting on a plane or something. And he basically tells her, just go. Here's $250,000. I hope to God that he palmed $100 million for himself.
Dude, you know, at that penthouse shootout, you know, at that penthouse place, he definitely like put a couple racks in his fucking pockets.
I hope he palmed at least $100,000 for himself.
Something to get himself started back up.
Back where he and in Bumblefuck. Oh no, he's back in the FBI. He don't even...
Plus, he could have negotiated a better salary in the back in the bureau.
Right. He puts her on a plane and sends her on her way. So she gets off scot-free. Not that she did anything bad. She doesn't have to be held accountable. But she did work for them for a little bit.
Exactly.
Which is, again, no revelation or whatever you said.
No, yeah, lack of revelations. No even calling her out. Excuse me. No even calling her out on it. Like, at the very least, be like, hey, I knew.
Nothing.
Like, you thought you were smart, but I was smarter.
But I knew that, but you showed me that there's something more in you when you saved me that day at the graveyard.
Yeah, exactly. You're a good person, so to speak, even though you did some shitty things.
You got caught up with rotten people. Like anything.
Exactly, yeah.
Nothing. So, yeah, so the end thing is a typical 80s freeze frame, but I love it, though. It almost makes me cry, dude. Tell me you don't tear up no, you don't give a shit about Christmas Story, I guess, right?
No, I like Christmas Story. I know I said it's like because it's on all the time, whatever, but no, Christmas Story is great. Also, like, you know, I fucking kind of have a heart, believe it or not.
Wow, really? Underneath all the alcohol?
There's a heart floating around. It's slowly beating. It's on its way out eventually, but it's there.
When it beats, does it do that vibration thing in the water where it's like all the circles expanding?
Yeah, it's like a ripple effect.
Wow.
Yeah, no, the ending is, I really like this ending because I don't know, this is gonna sound, I like wholesome Schwarzenegger at an end of a movie. Like, I really love when he's like, hey, like, if people really like get over the fucking whole like mistress maid thing, especially since he's raised that kid just like his own, which no other motherfucker would do. Like, he's just a fucking good guy overall. So I love seeing him like this in his movies. Plus, like I said, it's like a prelude to Kindergarten Cop. Like, you see that shade of him there. I love that shit. Plus, also like seeing like, because he kind of also like he fucking entices like at the heartstrings of Darren McGavin being like, Blair wouldn't give up on you, and that's what gets him to go. Like,
would you give up in front of Blair?
Yeah, exactly. Like, perfect. And then the freeze frame, honestly, can't beat an 80s freeze frame. I don't care what they say. Perfect.
I think I bring that back. Not that I watch new shit. I hardly watch anything anymore, dude.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. It's tough.
Isn't it funny that there's a whole generation of people who are going to podcast about the movies that came out in the last 20 years, and they're going to talk about them like we do these, and they're going to think that those were captured moments in time? Wild. We're a dying breed.
Dude, they won't fucking do it as good, though. That's the thing.
All right, well, let's rate this. How many shit cakes are you throwing at your kitchen cabinets out of 5 for Raw Deal? Ghoul, I have to say Ghoul, even though you're the only one here.
So, like I said, I'm late to this one.
Remember, it's all about your feeling of watching it. It's not about how it competes against his better stuff or stuff surrounding it or anything like that. It's just what we think when we turn the movie off.
Okay, so now that I think about it, so reviewing this movie only helped it because it's all right. This is one of Schwarzenegger's most underrated movies ever.
Yeah.
Like, not enough people talk about it. That's why I hope that this review fucking gets some goddamn traction so we can put it out there for people. But its story is very basic. The acting sure is a little spotty, but it's got a lot of heart. It's got some goddamn good fucking action scenes. It actually is relatively bloody considering, like, the fucking shootouts and shit that happen. And I give a shit about the characters that we're supposed to give a shit about. I hate the villains that we're supposed to hate. So it gets its point across through and through.
How do you feel about Lemansky?
The rewatchability is up there and, like, very good for me. I'm gonna give this a 3, and I hate to like I said, I hate doing decimals, but 3.75 ship.
Wow, almost a 4. Almost really liked it.
Almost a 4. Yeah, but 3.75 shit cakes thrown at a cabinet.
Kitchen cabinets, man. Watch out.
Do not drink and bake.
Yeah. I've been watching this. God. Well, Arnold's my favorite.
He's your guy.
He's my guy. So I seeked this out pretty early on in life. Probably like 20 years old, just like everything else in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen this. Listen, there's only so many times you can watch Terminator, Terminator 2, Commando, Conan, Total Recall. So I scanned my DVD, Blu-rays, and I pulled this one out when I want to watch that other stuff. You know, like this, and I'm always happy to do it. Like, I never pull out Raw Deal and be like, oh, God.
Like, here we go.
Yeah, never, ever.
It's not like if you're doing, like, a marathon of, like, Friday the 13th, and you're like, oh, great, here I gotta go.
You have to pick your crap ones, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, no, I never thought that with this. I just knew that it wasn't a big hit. And I knew it wasn't one of the better technical movies of his. But it was always one of his 80s movies I totally enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess when you watch it enough, it becomes that. It has all those. It hits every beat when it comes to that. It has side stories, side plots, side girls. It has all that stuff. Weird stripper clubs, which I didn't pick up on until today. It has a lot of things. You know, it's like it's. They really tried. The only things that don't really add up is Arnold's acting in a lot of it, which is a shame because he did better acting before he even got here and better acting immediately after this. So it's really bizarre that he didn't the worst acting obviously is the opening scene of him and his wife when he's like,
it's pretty bad.
So bad, but
there's definitely worse, but it's not the best.
Still amazing though.
Yeah,
because it's so bad. So bad is good. That line's so bad it's good. I'll play it here.
It's not gonna be forever.
The hell it's not.
Christ, Danny, this is old news. Let it go. I did the best I could.
The hell you did. You could still be with the Bureau. You could have fought it. We could still be living in New York. You did not have to quit.
They gave me a chance to resign. If it would have gone to trial, I would have lost and they would have kicked me out. I wouldn't have even had a chance to get this job. You should not drink and bake.
Yeah, that's just amazing. Yeah, no, I'll even go with you exactly. 3.75, because again, I'm battling between I really like it and I really like it. And that's where it is, really, honestly, for an Arnold fan. So, yep, that's Raw Deal, guys. Chris, you missed out on another classic Arnold Schwarzenegger 80s movie. I don't know what's wrong with you, dude, but I sure hope you come to your senses like you did with Predator, and you are here for Conan the Destroyer. Because if you are not on that review, I will be solely disappointed.
Chris, if you're the best there is, the wheel would never have been invented.
Oh shit! Chris, you're a clog in my wheel. Don't worry about it, buddy. But before we even get to that, that's going to be our grand finale for Arnold Month. Because me and the Ghoul decided that we're going to break it up and do a audio commentary of one of my absolute favorites. It was my top 10 action movies, and it was Total Recall. One of his greatest films of all time. You are going to watch along with the Ghoul and I. So that's what you're in for. In 2 weeks, Arnold Month continues with Total Recall audio commentary.